like a fella tickled the guts on that one. Pretty good looking stumps in here. What do you think of that, Luke? Pretty polite girl, eh?
Yeah, very.
Just sat back in the forte there, waiting until we finished up my flappings.
Yeah.
It's a freaking half a truckload of logsy. Good morning, friends. Luke, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
It's warm, isn't it, buddy?
Yep.
It's funny, between editing and like working and shooting and building the content and then going home and then with the heat, it's funny. I've been talking to Luke lately about, like, I'm not that big, friends, on YouTube. I don't get massive views. I just have built my content in a community sense, if that makes sense. Like I've decided to connect with people instead of be dramatic and try and follow the algorithm and chase things. I just film my life and try and lift people up and bring a positive message. So that's not your fastest growing YouTube plan. But we've been doing this a long time. So what I'm getting at is, because I'm in super strong lately and healthy and cutting lots and climbing lots, which is for me, believe it or not, I don't mean to sound rude, but that's not for you. You get to see it, because this is actually, friends, this is me. This is me. I don't need to cut anymore. I don't have to cut anymore. We haven't collected money for fallen trees or climbing trees in about 5 years. We've donated everything because people have been following this channel for 11 years, and you folks have watched the ups and downs and the all arounds and the 205-pound guy 3 years ago that was, remember, friends? I was a big man and I did not like it. My body was going through something, and I started talking about evolving and healing. And I think a lot of you understood, but I also think a lot of you just thought it was flap. Well, it's not. It's not flap, and you can do the same in your life if you're not in a place that maybe you would like to be physically, mentally, and spiritually. You can change that. And this channel is about that, always has been about that. So the three pieces I always talk about, mental, physical, and spiritual, well, this is my physical part. This is my physical part. So anyway, Lukey, if you can do some show, we've had quite a job here, friends. We've been on quite a job, and you've seen some of it by now, or maybe if you have, I'm not sure. Hi there. How are you? Good.
So I know we're sending down this big cluster of 4 here. Yeah. Alrighty.
And I think we're gonna get after those snags, I think, today, Luke, to the right.
Oh, okay, those ones right there.
I think.
What about this smaller cedar there?
Well, probably.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, Buchan's already cut a lot of trees down here. I've been filming them for most of it. A lot of cutting up along kind of the roadside here, and then a bunch more up top there. And now we're just finishing off the job today.
What do you think of that, Luke? Pretty polite girl, eh?
Yeah, very.
Just sat back in the forte there, waiting until we finished up my flappings.
Yeah.
So we got an interesting thing, Luke. Come on with me, and I'll show you. Would you mind just grabbing your hard hat, Luke?
Oh, absolutely.
Billy Ray, when's he getting here? Okay, Luke. You could walk over there, and I think we could just get it together with the hole. Exactly. I've got a rope. I can jump up the bucket, just tie it in. We'll just pump up these. Simple. Yeah. See, look at that. This is very interesting. I mean, I could try and. So what I could do is I could high stump this off of here, but guess what? Let me just share a little something for you. This ain't going. It's not going. Look up there, Luke.
Too many branches?
It's grafted together. Trust me, it is. This will not just walk away. If I high stump this here, it will not just walk away. It could, by flukily, but the wind is blowing back this way. It'll sit there. I will guarantee it will sit there. So I think I'm going to utilize this whole thing, and I'm just going to see if this will hold this tree and all those limbs will hold it together, and it'll go down there. I might even have Ethan come up and give me a little push right here on the knob. That was my plan. But for now, Luke, we're going up to get these 3 we left the other day.
Okay.
Come on up here with me. Friends, this tree, that big one that I was just showing you. I'm in a hotel room right now. We just finished buck and stock. We're catching a plane. We're flying home. And Lukey has been such a massive help. He's been editing the videos and keeping the music turning on the old turntable. So we appreciate him. Big thanks to Lukey. Friends, we come in to cut that big tree down because it's the next day. But there's 2 or 3 left up at the top of the hill. We're going to scoot up there. We're going to grab them. And we got a good video to do that. And then we'll come back down. We're going to knock this thing down. Appreciate you. I'm happy you're here, and I hope you like it. Looks like a fella tickled the guts on that one. Pretty good looking stumps in here.
Not bad.
Ripsaw 572. All right, fallers and tree fellas, you may have been in this situation. The wind's blowing hard back. These excavators don't have much power in the swing motor. They just don't. We've been in situations before where you can overtrust it. So you got to get in there with the wedges and help him. This is him and I working together to get this bone heavy, hard leaning cedar over. If he was behind it, he could push it over, but there's not a lot of power on the swing. So we work together to make this happen. This scenario, Luke, you tell them what's going on.
Yeah, so this is that cluster I was telling you about earlier.
Good, everything okay?
That's crazy.
Good. What a sweetheart, your old lady. She come down. What a polite little girl. Yeah. What a sweetheart. Good to see you. You know where we'll go. That little cluster there. We're not big one on the top there. So that undercut was sitting on my saw. It was pinching me because of the wind. So he's down here because he's smart. We're probably not going to need him. This undercut's clean. It's ready to go. So Luke?
Yes.
I'll get you up in behind me now.
Okay.
Look at that stump, Luke. All those trees separated, every single one of them. So, and there's a reason why I left that post there.
Right here?
Yeah. Anybody know why?
Does it keep it from coming? Like,
That's right, keep it from going back here. I didn't cut through the seam. You'll see right here, look. See this?
oh, yeah.
See that? This is the perfect example of this. Look at where the tree split, Luke. Right there. That's included bark, okay? See that, friends? That's all included bark. This was the bottom post, which was right there, that was holding this up. I had to get Ethan out of the way in case that breeze was pushing and holding this tree into this cluster. So everything worked in our favor to make this go at once. It came out beautiful. It's a freaking half a truckload of logs, Heath. So I'll just pick through it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you should come on down. We'll work together and get this processed. I'll buck a butt log here, clean it up, you can get it out. We'll start working together. So, and again, this is the low side. So again, the great big high side, keeping it off the street. Worked out really nice.
Yeah.
So I hit something, friends, in here. This is all organics. And the root systems, look how low I am to the ground. So this is organics and actually rock and sand. This is actually rocks and sand in some of this. So my saw is not cutting very good after that, but regardless, it had to be done. I'm gonna long butt this one a bit for you, just they won't want this. And that is actually amazing. That's that inside tree, Luke.
Yeah.
Look at how much included bark there was. There's no wood holding that tree together except right there. You can see it. It's very interesting. I wouldn't have done that unless that wind was pushing that back tree against. That's why I got you out of there, E.
Huh?